been highlighted by the National Dialogue Committee, the so-called NDC, is anchored on Article 10, 2B, and the issues highlighted promotes fundamental gains which have been made by the Kenyan Constitution. What is left for us as a country is to ensure that we retain our global respect position, of which our beacon, which has been and I still cherish as a citizen who was born and bred in this republic, which is of peace, love, and unity, that should be long-lasting during our stay and our living in this planet Earth called world, and this country called Kenya, with all its counties. The other issue,
just to remind you,
yes,
I had mentioned to you that you have 15 minutes.
Yes, you are.
Which you have exhausted.
Only give me 2 minutes, if I may.
It leaves me in a difficult situation because there's still.
We have 4 minutes remaining.
You still have time for this panelist also, unless you want to conclude your remarks.
I want to conclude
without any questions from the panelists.
Yes, I wanted to add an issue on presidential term.
Okay.
Our concern is that this ill fight has been coming out whereby citizens of the Republic cannot realize their social economic rights. It is cause of politics. So for us, we say that a president needs to go for a single term of 10 years. 10 years. We wanted the president to go for a single term of 10 years. If he finishes, he goes and packs together with this deputy president. That is our thought. And the other issue we wanted to raise is that we had a position from the Suba community. They've met the population quota, of which they require a county. And also us in Homa Bay Town, we've met the population quota, whereby we want the Homa Bay Town constituency to be divided so that we can have Kanyaga constituency. For us, we've met the population quota. And this one will make us to realize the issue, the big issue before the corridors of debate, whereby Ichung'wah is saying, Honorable Ichung'wah is saying, majority leader, one man, one coin, or one shilling, one man. So for us, for this to be realized even to us, we have to create a super county.
I use that when I have ever said one.
He has also spoken about it. So thank you very much for having given us the opportunity. Asanteni sana.
He spoke
We
about
spoke about it. We said that it is supposed to be created.
He spoke about it.
Okay.
So
Any question?
the presenters finished their time, but I'll just allow one question only from each side. Okay. Hassan, you'll take on behalf of each side.
No, just
then you'll tell me if there's a comment from this side.
Michael.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
No, you said we removed the National Tallying Center.
Yes.
Then how do we collect all these results from the polling stations and centers? Where do we tally them?
What we've heard about this from the scenarios of elections which have been held, the 3 elections, after the Maina Kiai's case, and what the judges had ruled upon, we saw it that normally at Bomas is where the fight is, not right at the polling station. So after all the results of the members of parliament have been declared, MCAs, governors, women reps, and senators, everybody dashes to the National Tallying Center. So we're asking ourselves, why is it that everybody is dashing towards the National Tallying Centers and yet they are voted at the polling stations? So, for us to have a beautiful country, this country we cherish, honorable members, let us be candid enough and honest to ourselves so that future generations will not suffer the same fate.
But where do we then...
So tallying, that is what brings me to tell you about this. We have 47 counties, and this will bring the aspect part of the electoral colleges. So if we have like 64,000 polling stations in the entire republic, and presidential A has got 50,000, definitely he is supposed to be declared the president.
So you are saying we scrap the National Tallying Center?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and movement to electoral colleges.
Okay.
That is what we are saying.
You had said earlier on
Yes.
that you don't want to see members of parliament impeaching a president.
Yes.
That should be left to the people.
The people, yes.
Do it themselves.
Yes.
But aren't you alive to the provisions of Article 1?
Yes, I am alive to it.
That allows the public, the people,
Yes.
to delegate
Yes.
their sovereign power
Yes.
to elected representatives.
The wording which is used in that given article, Learned Council, if I may, if you look at the sovereignty of the people, it says that all powers, all sovereign powers belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be, and I like the wording shall, mandatory, be exercised only in accordance with this constitution. The people may, optional, may, optional. That is it, Your Honor.
No, complete it,
May exercise their sovereignty power either directly or through their democratically elected. So the wording, the conjunction may. I have tried.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And I think that is a plain language in law.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes.
Any final question from the panelists before we let the representative from Homa Bay Interface Community Health Desk? You're satisfied? Okay. We may let him go.
Before he goes, let me go.
Before you go, or maybe Michael, we shall let him go. Because may is optional.
Before he goes.
He may opt not to go.
Michael,
Yes,
very finally,
Yes.
you are seeking for the creation of a constituency to be named Kanyaga
Yes.
out of the present day Homa Bay town
Yes.
constituency.
Yes.
What would the other constituency then be named?
For instance, Your Honor, you come from Ugenya constituency.
I come from Ugunja.
Ugunja, yes, Ugunja constituency.
Yes, yes.
So Ugunja is for Ugunja clansmen. In their interest, it is being catered for. Right now, our counties are experiencing the rural-urban migration. And you will find that we have the local natives, like Honorable Member seated next to you, Arun. He has got the Ogie community. Yes. Ogie can also have their constituency because they have got their own challenges they face. So for us, the urban setups, we find that right now we have like the Tomboy universities, we have students from all walks of life. Right now the university has taken a portion of roughly like 20,000 plus. If you include with the local residents who are working within, and then the local natives will be left with no representation. So that is the reason as to why we are saying that each and every area has to be represented, including even Soba
Michael.
County.
So the constituency will be called what? That was a question.
No, the constituency we want is Kanyada constituency. There is no
And
problem.
the remaining part of Homa Bay?
Homa Bay town constituency,
Okay.
because it's a cosmopolitan.
Kanyaga now will comprise more of the Suba community in Homa.
No, Kanyada constituency will comprise of the Kanyadians, the local natives.
Kanyaga, I want to understand, Michael.
Yes,
The Kanyagians
yes.
are what you describe as the local natives.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, just hold on,
Yes,
because you cut across the image of a very young and progressive Kenyan.
yes,
As much as you have every right to advocate for the rights of the Kanyagians.
yes.
And if we may consider the Kanyagians, and you who are natives of Homa Bay,
Yes,
and maybe you live in Nairobi
yes,
as a Kanyagian,
yes,
and in another 5 to 10 years,
yes,
where you live, there's a small community of Kanyagians.
yes.
Are you then also going to demand another constituency for Kanyagians in Nairobi where you live?
No,
Or do
Nairobi.
you, let me just finish. Or would you want us to consider a situation where we don't have to split up our country into small fiefdoms of ethnic conclaves, clans, families? Because at the rate we are going, it looks like every other community wants their own county, Others, clans want their own constituency. There are families that want their own wards. When and where shall we stop?
Your Honor, this one is being brought by the wordings of our elected leaders with what they say. For instance, if you say that a country belongs to shareholders, where is my share? Where is my share? Where is my share? And this doesn't go well with others because they just say it, but when it blows out, it becomes an issue. And we've seen it happening in other countries, including one
But
typical...
Michael, what I have heard being said is government has shareholding, not the country.
When you talk about the government, it's the people. Government for the people, by the people, with the people. So if you don't